Warm greetings, Code Monkeys, and welcome back to CodedLockFilms. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. The reviews are in, and they are mostly not good. I do want to make it clear at the outset of this video that this is not a review of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I have not read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, nor have I seen the play, and I kind of don't plan to. This video is more just some thoughts on what the Cursed Child represents rather than what it is as an actual thing. Mostly I have heard Cursed Child being described as fanficky, and I don't think that's like the fairest of terms. I think when people say something is fanficky, what they mean is that it reads like bad fanfiction. But it's really not fair to use fanficky as a pejorative, because there is some really good fanfiction out there. But while I have not read The Cursed Child in full, I have read a couple of plot synopses online, and yeah, it does kind of seem like bad fanfiction. From what I understand, J.K. Rowling did not write The Cursed Child herself, but she did give her authorial approval to make this the official canon 8th story in the Harry Potter series. But you know, she also gave her approval for the movie version of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, so take her approval with a grain of salt, basically. But what's really weird to me, at least on a personal level, is just how much I really don't care. I don't really care about the Cursed Child. It's barely a blip on my personal Harry Potter radar. And that is a strange and unfamiliar sensation because I've never really encountered anything Harry Potter related before that inspired apathy. Harry Potter was and still is a huge part of my life. I have signed books on a shelf in my room. You can see in this video my reaction to walking into Hogsmeade for the first time. I love Harry Potter, and it's hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that there's this new installment in the series, and whether it's good or not, I just don't care. And I think it's because over the years, my approach to authorial intent and influence has changed. We all know that J.K. Rowling loves to provide supplemental material to the Harry Potter series. All this various background information that she knew when she was creating the series but never ended up putting in a book for one reason or the other. Things like Dumbledore being gay and what the Hufflepuff common room looks like, what the different wand woods and wand cores represent. And she also likes to address fan theories. From everything as ridiculous as is Dumbledore Ron from the future to everything as awesome as is Draco Malfoy a werewolf? The answer to both of those questions, according to J.K. Rowling, is no. But does that really matter? Because honestly, I don't think it does. It is a fundamental belief of mine that all art is collaborative to one degree or another. And a concept that I initially learned about from John Green, a concept that I really like, is the idea that books belong to their readers, and that every story is a collaboration between the storyteller and the listener, or in the case of written material, the reader. An author can describe what a character looks like in general detail, but everyone who reads that book is going to have a slightly different picture in their head of what that character's appearance is. Essentially, the idea is that the only thing the author gets to decide about their story is what is written on the page of the books, and that anything beyond that is totally up to interpretation by the reader. And I think that this concept is really good. It gives the reader a certain amount of agency. It allows us to help create the story that is being told. I'm a big believer in the concept of headcanon. J.K. Rowling might tell me that Draco Malfoy is not a werewolf, but I can decide that he is if I want to, which I do because Draco being a werewolf makes his character like way more interesting and adds this whole other dimension that is just super cool. I shouldn't start going into my headcanons because then we're gonna be here for hours. But I guess my point is that if you like The Cursed Child and consider it a proper continuation of the series, great! Enjoy it. But if you don't like it, you can just as easily decide to ignore it. Cursed Child may be an official part of Harry Potter, but it doesn't have to be part of your Harry Potter. Because everyone's Harry Potter is just a little bit different and unique in its own beautiful way. Because honestly, Harry Potter moved beyond J.K. Rowling a long time ago. It is much bigger and much more important than any one person, including the author. So yeah, those are my thoughts on The Cursed Child. I would love to hear yours if you would like to discuss it in the comments. For those who have not read it and want to read it without spoilers, I am not going to promise that there won't be any spoilers down in the comments of this video, so please remember that you scroll down at your own risk, and until next time, Code Monkeys, I will see you later.